Hey folks, it's Ardwulf. Welcome. Today is the big day of the giveaway winner announcements, all three of which will be in this video. So keep watching. I've got some miscellaneous announcements to make. The winners will pop up at various points in this hopefully short video. The winners should contact me within 7 days at the email address that will appear on screen at that time. I may be obliged to draw alternate winners if the winners don't get in touch with me. Email me, give me your address, and we will work out shipping arrangements to get the games to you. So stay tuned for that. So as you might know, there was just a move. You might notice that I'm in new surrounds. It's a sort of cozy little office nook that I have set up here. You might also notice the fancy new boom microphone, which is not terribly expensive, but it's a little bit half-assed at this exact moment. So we're going to be working to improve that. This is another equipment upgrade that was made possible by the Patreons. I would like to encourage you that if you are a regular viewer of the channel and would like to support the channel, please check out the Patreon link in the video description. There is also an Ardwulf's Lair merch store. I would actually show off the t-shirts right now because I have a couple, but they're packed away somewhere and I don't know where they are. So that's going to have to wait. There's also coffee mugs available. So there's a merch store link in the video description as well. We went out to, if you watched the previous update video, you might know that we went out to Denver to visit a friend with a sick family member. We did that. We were gone about 6 days total, 6-7 days total. We drove. It was a long drive. We stopped and saw a few things on the way out and on the way back, but nothing particularly impressive. Mount Rushmore was the big one. That probably cost us a day, though. While I was away, this showed up. You may also have seen the unboxing video of Lucky Forward. I have already begun to punch, clip, and organize that. So don't be surprised if you see some kind of Lucky Forward related content at some point in the channel's not too distant future, but I don't make any specific promises. It's a big game. It's going to be a big project to get it to the table. I have started to look at the new Gauss rules, and they do, in fact, appear to be a significant improvement over the previous Gauss rules, which is, which is great. We're happy to see that. Our buddy that we went out to visit is a wargaming buddy, and given his situation, and now he has had to relocate, he's got a lot less space, so he was getting rid of some stuff. So be aware that I will be selling some games off for him. And there'll be a video in the next week or two. I'm still kind of picking through stuff. I got about 30 games of his. There's some pretty nice items in there, too. I won't spoil anything. Like I said, I'm still going through stuff. So stay tuned for that sale video. I also scored a couple things for myself out of that. On to Richmond. This is the rarest and priciest of the great campaigns of the American Civil War series. This was done by Avalon Hill in 87 or something like that. 1998. This is the Peninsula Campaign, where Robert E. Lee came to prominence, embarrassing McClellan. It is being redone. It's the next game in the pipeline after Hood Strikes North in the Great Campaigns of the American Civil War series. That'll be coming out from Multi-Man Publishing. That package will also include a Petersburg campaign and a new version of Grantix Command as well. Another thing that I picked up is something that I've had on my wish list forever. 1914 Twilight in the East. This is World War I East Front. This was so hard to get it at a non-stupid price that I had actually given up on it and sold off my copy of 1914 Offensiva Outrance, which is the Western Front one. Both games cover pretty much 1914 in those theaters, right? So it's the first 3 months or so of the war on the Western Front. And I'm not sure about the Eastern Front yet. I have not yet begun to take these things apart. On to Richmond is unpunched, by the way. There will be some great campaigns of the American Civil War stuff, at least one, in the sale that's coming, so stay tuned for that. So, giveaway contest, as you just keep paying attention. There were 82 entries overall, and I guess the takeaway lesson here is that if you want high engagement numbers on your videos, give stuff away, because I had amazing engagement numbers on the announcement video. The prize that got the most entries was Men of Iron, the tri-pack, but Dawn's Early Light was not terribly far behind. The RPG bundle was, for Mutant Year Zero, was about half that, but that's not particularly surprising since I do a lot more tabletop wargaming stuff. than I do RPG stuff on this channel. So that's not particularly a surprise. Now, like I said, a lot of stuff's still packed away, and I got to find one or two things that I want to do this with, but there will be another giveaway basically as soon as I can set it up. I'm not going to wait for a milestone. That giveaway will happen on Twitter, and we're going to try to increase Twitter following by giving a game or two away. So if you are on Twitter, don't join Twitter just on my account, but Twitter is where I have my best social media interactions. That's just me personally. Other people might have different experiences. If you are on Twitter, please follow me. There's a link to that in the video description. So we're going to try and hit 1,500 or 2,000 followers on Twitter, which has been lagging way behind the YouTube channel, but frankly, I put a lot less effort into it. So that's pretty much all I got to say. I would like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for sitting through the entire video. I would especially like to thank the viewers and patrons and subscribers to Ardwulf's Lair for helping us reach this big milestone. I will, as soon as I get information basically from the winners, I will have these things out the door. I would prefer to get them out of my hair, to be honest, and not have it hanging over my head. So do email me immediately at the email address that appeared on screen if you were in fact one of the winners, and include your shipping address in that correspondence, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for your support, thanks for your continued viewership, and until next time, happy wargaming.